I have the Baby Jogger City Mini and the Baby Jogger City Tour on the right side. This is colored juniper and this is red. I forgot what it's called in their description, but it's called red. This is like greenish bluish something. It's not entirely green, although the color is more into the green side, but it is not entirely green, so it's like greenish bluish, something like that. And it's actually beautiful. I like it. So the difference, so what's the difference? The size. The City Mini is bigger, of course, compared to the City Tour, but I first thought the City Tour is really small, but it actually is not. It's just slightly smaller than the City Mini, so I'm glad it is not that small. So the materials, they both use the same material, so it is entirely the same. The footrest, this is actually harder compared to this. This one, I like this one better. And for the seat, everyone complains about the seat of the City Tour because it is too small, and yes, it is. From the back to the front, it is only 8.5 inches. It's not 9 inches, it's 8.5. And from side to side, it is 12. From here down, up, backrest, it's 17 inches. For the City Mini, the backrest is 19 inches, if I'm not mistaken, and I did not really measure the seat, but it is significantly bigger and deeper compared to the City Tour. So this is better for smaller babies. The City Tour, it's great for toddlers. For my 2-year-old daughter, it's perfect for her, but I think for babies, for smaller babies, it's a little uncomfy for them because of the seat. And this, I don't know exactly the purpose of this one, but for the City Mini, nope, it's not like that, and it's all the way at the top. Now I like, next, let's go to the canopy. I like the canopy of the City Tour better for some reason, although it is small, but I like it better. It doesn't look lumpy at all compared to this. Compared to the City Mini. I don't know if it's just my stroller, if it's the same to others, but I'm not a big fan. I know, it doesn't look so nice. It's one of the things that I don't like about the City Mini is their canopy. Although it is really wide, it does cover my daughter well, even when I walk towards the sun, like straight towards the sun. And yeah, this is steel. This one is not. This is steel. Now the problem is I cannot put heavy things here because every time I put it here, it always goes like this. It always closes. It just doesn't stay open when I put something here. But for the City Tour, I like it. Even if I put something here, it's not as strong as the steel one here. But even if I put something heavy here, it doesn't really. It stays open like this. So yeah, I like that. For the mesh, not mesh, but for the peekaboo window, the City Mini is plastic, City Tour is mesh, which I prefer for better circulation. So there's only one peekaboo window here, and for the City Mini there's two. One, two. So they both are Velcro. And for the what do you call this? The handle. Great handle for taller parents. It's hard. It's plasticky. It's hard. It's not. Yeah, it's more like plastic something. And the same thing as well for this. Only this is the lock. This is the lock for the closing. Anyways, for the side of the City Mini, it's exactly the same with the City Tour. Yeah, the frames of the City Tour is black. City Mini is the same black. But have the same thing. Now the City Mini is thicker compared to the City Tour, so therefore the City Mini feels stronger when pushing it. The City Tour is not wobbly, but it is not as strong as the City Mini. But of course, it's understandable because it is way smaller compared to the City Mini. So yep. And for the basket, I like the City Tour better because it doesn't have the barrier here, the steel barrier. That I hate that with Passion. This one, it's so hard to put bigger bags because of that, so I always put bigger bags here. I mean, I always use the side ones. But with this, although the basket is smaller, but I can push it down to put more in it using this side. I can also use the side one too, and it's just the same with the City Mini, by the way. It's just that it is bigger. To check. Yep, that's their difference. The City Mini is bigger than the City Tour. And on the side, they have the same mesh pockets here. Mesh pocket, the same. This one, if you want to put it down, same as well. Now for City Mini, you can do this one. And you have the mesh for circulation. For the City Tour, nothing. So it's all open, which is not a problem. I like both. So that's how they look. So the City Mini has a better inclination compared to the City Tour, but it is fine. It's so much. The difference is really big. The City Mini is almost flat, while the City Tour is nowhere near. But it is fine. My daughter doesn't really like, she doesn't like it when I put it all the way down. What is that? Okay, so it is perfectly fine for me. And this is the handle again, and the sides. What else? The wheels. The wheels, you can tell the difference. The City Mini is actually, it's more like a rubber. It's rubbery compared to the City Tour. The Tour is more plasticky and it's very small compared to the City Mini. But for the City Tour, the front wheels are both smaller compared to the back wheels, and they both have front lock. City Tour as well as the City Mini. This one and the other one as well for the City Mini. This one. So yeah, they're almost identical. They're very much alike, but the City Tour is way lighter. It's more compact, and yeah, compared to the City Mini, this is 18, I think 18 pounds, and this is 14 only. So it is really nice. City Mini, if you want to close it, you just push it down, and you're good. For the City Tour, you're gonna have to push it, and then actually not push, just pull, and then just push it down. I don't know, probably didn't see it, and then pull up, pull to fold. There you go. I like it, both of them. So yeah, that's the difference of both of them. They're both exactly the same, but I prefer this because my daughter is already 2 years old. But for smaller babies, this will be better. But they're both great, both worthy of the price. Yep, that's the City Mini and the City Tour.